everybody, how you doing? This is Ultimo Gallows. You're at DIY Mississippi Filmworks. Yes, I know it's not a match. I know it's not an interview or a couple of us talking wrestling. This is, I do these every once in a while. I get old wrestling magazines, flip through them. I recently came into possession of what I'm going to call the Frankie Thomas collection. These are a bunch of early 90s wrestling magazines from local wrestler Frankie Thomas. Super Kick! I call him that because the first time I ever saw him wrestle, he was Frankie Super Kick Thomas. I've called him that ever since then. I went to a wrestling show just recently. At his gimmick table, Frankie's wife was there, but I want to say one of the little girls sitting at the table was Frankie's daughter, probably one of her friends. And I was going to pick up like 3 of these. I went up there and said, okay, I want these 3. She's like, all right. She goes, I don't know what Frankie wants on them. I'll go ask him in a little bit. Oh, cool. She'll be come back after we have our match, and I'll know what the price is. If I came back, she told me what the price was. All right, cool. I'll pull out a 20. She goes, I don't have any change right now. She goes, I'm going to get some. I was like, you know what? Let me just add a couple more rags to the stack to make it equal to 20. She's like, tell you what, how about you take all of them for X amount? And it was a good deal. It was, let me see, I'll count them right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 magazines for X amount of dollars. Didn't pay that much. Found out later on. I thanked Frankie later on. I was like, man, I come from my collection. I just need a little extra money. He's going back to school, which, hey, congrats, man. Furthering your education. It's always a great thing to do. So this is Wrestling's Main Event, the #1 magazine for Matt fans today. February 92. So this came out probably late 91. We got on cover Sid Justice, the WWF's next Hulk Hogan. The Enforcers, enforcing the art of wrestling. The Patriot, ... Dustin Rhodes. Monmo to the WWF, restate the Macho Man, Legion of Doom, the Natural Disasters, Natural Disaster. Bret Hart isn't perfect, but he's the IC champ. Plus, Muckin Singh, the big boss man. You ever go down to Cobb County, Georgia? I'll sing that song. Last night, I'll go and reveal. I'm recording this on 13th of June. Last night was the 12th when I got home from the IW show. I had to go use the bathroom. I got out, and so I grabbed one of these magazines. I think it was this one. I'm flipping through it, and the whole time I'm singing, "You'll be doing hard time." The song sticks in my head. I can't remember what I had for lunch 2 days ago, but I can remember wrestling themes I haven't heard in 30 years. All right, so this is, I don't know what company makes this mag. Let's see. Pumpkin Press, bi-monthly. I'm looking through the list of people working on it. Howard Baum, I recognize the name. And that looks about like it. I don't know where this company's based in New York. Hey, Editor's Corner. Oh, look at this! Look at this picture of a young Sean Waltman. The GWF and the Lightning Kid collector's editions photo albums. The belt. I wouldn't mind having that belt buckle. I'll be sure. Muckin Singh. I want to say Muckin Singh is the guy that we know as Norman the Lunatic. He was also known as Bastion Booga. So I remember hearing this name as a kid, and I found it was like Muckin Singh. Is there a guy named Fucking Singh? F-A-K, Hun Singh. The Enforcers. Oh, the Enforcers was Larry Zbyszko and Arn Anderson. I didn't know that was their tag team name. Okay, I knew they were champs. Oh, the old IWA, Imaginary Wrestling Association. Play by mail, create your own wrestlers and have all these moves. I remember sitting there, coming up with 20 and 30 different wrestlers and just never applying for it because it was, let's see. Look here. Our 7th year exciting play by mail action. Climb in the ring without getting any shirt. Join the IWA. Pick your 15-hole strategy. Create your own special finishing hold. New leagues continuously forming. Each league has its own battle royal. World Championship and King of the Ring Championship belts awarded at the end of each cycle. Special features include ladies' leagues, tag team leagues, and much, much more. For your $5 sign-up fee, you receive entry in the IWA, the official IWA handbook, IWA membership card, entry into the rookie brawl, record book for your match results, your first match free. To join the IWA, complete this application and send it with $5 one-time sign-up fee. And you had a list like new league, active league, no preference, wrestler's name, couldn't use any real names, wrestler's height and weight, manager's name, if not you, wrestler's special gimmick. Wear down holes, choose 10 from the list of 60 shown up here. List them in order, use each only one. Setup holes, choose 5 from the list of 30. Finishing hole, create custom final maneuver or choose a hole from the legal list at the left. Limit length to 20 letters and spaces. We've got video reviews. Professional no holds barred look at today's video market. Wrestling she babes of the 50s. Something weird video. Oh, nice. Wrestling quality, B+. Forget the title. This tape features some of the top female wrestlers of the 50s. June Byers versus Lily Bitters, Cora Combs versus Lorraine Johnson. Claire Mortensen faces Rita Martinez. June O'Day against the blonde ballerina. Betty Hawkins versus Violent Diana. Gorgeous Lindy faces Claire Mortensen. Okay, presentation of wrestling and non-wrestling material. C. Many of these matches were taped for syndicated TV with the original announcing. A couple were dubbed with racist, stereotypical, ridiculous commentary. Tape quality, including cuts and complete matches. C. For a film done in the 50s, this tape is okay. But of course, it's not up to today's standard. The entire tape is in black and white. All matches after the last one are complete. Total grade, B-. Good for historians of the sport and those who wish to see real female wrestling was like, for some reason, distributors only selling this tape to those over 18 years old. Something Weird Video only sold 18 and over because they had softcore and hardcore porn in their catalog. That's why it still costs a little bit. Let's see if they still got this tape. Okay, number 2, WrestleFest 91. Coliseum Video. Okay, that's Coliseum Video. Oh, God. There's $20 for the She-Babes. That's $50 for that. Wrestling quality, B. Presentation of wrestling and non-wrestling material, B. Tape quality, A. Total grade, A-. Super Raw Return from the Rising Sun. Wrestling quality, A. Now, see, Turner stuff was only $40. Okay, here we go. Super Estrellas de Lucha Libre. Capital Video Distributors. Castillo del Mar, Puerto Rico. Wrestling quality, B. Another in the best of WWC series, the Rocco Express versus Mr. Pogo and Kendo Nagasaki. Candy Devine versus Monster Ripper. Giant Warrior and Scott Hall faced the Barbarian and Kim Duck. Invader 1 and Bronco 1 versus Simone SWAT Team. A Mexican midget match. Masquerita Sagrada against Perita Morgan. That's minis. Super Medicos versus Rick Valentine and Eric Embry. The Youngbloods faced Dandy Dan Crawford and Hangman Bobby Jaggers. TNT versus Abdullah Butcher and Miguelito Perez versus the Super Black Ninja, who's a great mover. Presentation of wrestling and non-wrestling material. B. The tape is in Spanish, but there is no need to understand the language to understand what is going on in the ring. There are no interview segments on this tape, just 2 hours of non-stop wrestling from 87 through 91. Wow. Tape quality including cuts and complete matches. A. The tape is compiled from matches seen on WWC TV, so the quality is fine. All matches are shown complete. Total grade, A-. Another fine average from Capital. It was good to see a WWC tape that didn't feature Carlos Colon versus Abby the Butcher. SummerSlam. See, I don't care about the WWE. It's the Heart Punch. A no-hold-barred look at professional wrestling straight from her by Al McGuinness. And this one is just Van Hammer. Rick Rude's the Halloween Phantom. Hulk Hogan versus Flair. Chaz! J.W. Storm. Now look at that. J.W. Storm looks like Delicious Van Vicious a little bit. Scott Steiner, Ric Flair. Oh! G.I. Bro! Is a top star for Texas All-Pro Wrestling. That was Booker T a long time ago. Chris Chavez, who became Tatanka. Chris Von Erich committed suicide. Dustin Rhodes. This is how Dustin Rhodes looked years ago. For people out there, you're used to seeing Dustin be an older guy now. You know, this is 91, 92, you know, when he first was really getting started. Insiders line of pro wrestling. Sid Justice, the WWF's next Hulk Hogan. Good picture of him, man. I never was the biggest Sid Vicious fan. Reinstate the Macho Man. Yeah, Macho Man wasn't wrestling, man. Oh, dude. Look at that. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Snap into a Slim Jam. Him marrying Miss Elizabeth. I'll tell you, they get married on their TV. They were already married, and it was not too long after they got divorced when they finally had knowledge that they were married. The Diamond Stud, WCW's real stud. That's Scott Hall. The Diamond Stud claims to be wrestling's real stud, acclaimed distributor of wrestling and fans like Iron Man and other ones. Surprise agrees with the stud. IWGP comes to America. Takayuki Iizuka, I would guess. I'm not the best with Japanese pronunciation of Japanese names, sorry. Versus Owen Hart. This is from the TWA Autumn Armageddon 2 show in Philadelphia on September 21st. And it was former IWGP Junior Heavyweight Champion Owen Hart against up-and-coming challenger Takayuki. Now, see, they're saying Lizuka now. Japanese wrestling is different from American style and is more wide open with a lot of acrobatics combined with amateur wrestling holds and more willing than no fan favorite rule breakers. It makes for a more entertaining and athletic contest. Hart was looking to position himself for a match against top Japanese star Jushin Liger, while Iizuka, wrestling for about a year, was looking to make a name for himself in the sport. An upset by Iizuka would have made him a superstar in Japan immediately. Although a broken second rope marred the match and eliminated a lot of Hart's high-flying arsenal moves, the fans in Philadelphia appreciated the effort both men put forward. After about 20 minutes of hard, tense wrestling action, Hart was able to pin on Iizuka, and both men embraced inside the ring, gave the fans then Then a standing ovation for our job well done. TWA promoter Joel Goldhart has signed an agreement with the IWGP to feature a match between two IWGP superstars on each of his big 1992 shows. Goodhart has promised men such as Jushin Liger, the Great Muga, and others, as well as Hart for these shows. The first show for 1992 is January 25th, Pennsylvania Hall in Philadelphia. If you can get there from where you live, don't hesitate to attend. These matches are of the true fans of sport. Tri-State, probably best known to people outside the area. I heard about them for years. You can find some of the stuff on YouTube. You look up like TWA, Tri-State Wrestling. It's kind of like the predecessor to ECW. You know, you have Tri-State with Joe Goodhart and Todd Gordon. It folded. I guess it wasn't making a lot of money. ECW started off as Eastern Championship Wrestling with Todd Gordon, and then he brought in Paul E. Then it became Extreme Championship Wrestling, and Todd left. So this is kind of the start of it. They were doing a lot of like what ECW doing, not just the hardcore, but like blending in styles, like Owen Hart and Azuka. A lot of good pictures. Michael Hayes and the Fabulous Freebirds. Show your support for the baddest of the bad and meanest of the mean with this great gear. Michael Hayes, Off the Streets t-shirt. Terry Bam Bam Gordy, Bad to the Bone t-shirt. Fabulous Freebirds t-shirt. Bad Street USA t-shirt. Fabulous Freebirds sweatshirt. Original Bad Street USA sweatshirt. Bad Street Gym workout shirt. Bad Street USA oversized night shirt. Bad Street USA smash single. Bad Street cap. Freebirds color photos. Bad Street USA cloth bandanas. Bad Street USA sturdy keychain. Bad Street USA and Michael Hayes buttons set of 4. Bad Street Michael Hayes Bad Street poster and Bad Street bumper sticker. And brand new stuff. Michael Hayes and the Bad Street Band's first album, Off the Streets. 10 new killer songs. Off the Streets cassette off, and then join the Freebirds, Michael Hayes official fan club, and Bad Street USA Satin World Tour jackets. Man, he probably made a fortune off this. Introducing wrestling's new hero, the Patriot. He's in Global. That's Del Wilkes, original Patriot. Best known for a run. He did a good run in WCW, did a little bit of a run in WWF. He did the Japan stuff. He retired, and he did an interview with Stone Cold. He was taking like 70 to 80 fucking painkillers a day. It's like, holy hell, man. I mean, I get prescribed. I haven't got a prescription for it forever. I have migraines here and there. Not very often, maybe 3 to 4 a year. I was getting them a lot more often until I realized kind of what was triggering them. And my doctor prescribed me, I think it was Lortab. It was either 5s or 7.5s. I think it was 5s. And you take one and you're like, and this guy was taking 80. Good wrestler, though, until he got injured. The York Foundation invested in wrestling careers. We got Terry Taylor, Ricky Morton, Tommy Wildfire Rich, and Alexandria York. So we got Tommy Wildfire Rich, who's a great wrestler, but these were supposed to be upper class, and they were using the internet and computers. Well, the computers, that's her laptop. And Alexandria York is better known as Marlena. She was a makeup lady for TBS. Ended up marrying Dustin Rhodes, and then went to WWF as Marlena, and now she's known as Terry. Been all around, she's been in and out of the wrestling business for years. There's a great story. Go on YouTube and look up New Jack talks about Marlena. I can't say what he says because I don't want YouTube to yank this video down, but it's pretty funny. Let's just say you want to look at Oreos the same way again. Allison Royal getting the royal treatment. There's a female wrestler from the great state of Georgia the wrestling fans are talking about, and her name is Allison Royal. Miss Royal is a Georgian, and with that comes a great southern accent, great looks, well-groomed and mannered. 2 years ago, Allison decided to take up her love of wrestling and start training for her entrance into the sport. Linda Ryder. I've never heard of her, but good. Bret Hart isn't perfect, but he's the IC champ. The Legion of Doom, the natural disaster. Classifieds. Let's see here. Join the Chaz fan club. $15 year to get you a full-color autographed picture of Chaz, a membership button, a Chaz keychain, a color button of Chaz, fact sheets telling you all about Chaz, and a grab bag full of Chaz photos. Plus other surprises. JMR sells championship wrestling belts. Not cheap plastic, toy, or thin leather belts. These can be able to made on leather and steel. JMR can duplicate any belt you request to make. Write to JMR, Reynoldsburg, Ohio. Texas Wrestling News is a monthly newsletter with news and results about Texas wrestling. $2 an issue or $22 for a year. They sell humble. Clinton S. Freeman sells videotapes of wrestling from all around the world. He specializes in Japanese wrestling videos. Send a self-addressed stamp envelope to Clinton Freeman, New York. Bob Murphy has photos, videotapes, buttons, and keychains. Available at just about any wrestling sports center, self-addressed envelope, Humble, Texas. Okay. Official wrestling ratings. Wrestling's top 20 as of 10/21/91. That's the thing about the wrestling mags. They were so far behind because time to take published new, like the Royal Rumble happened in January. It'd usually be like February or March issues where you read about. Number 1, Ric Flair, the real world champion. Number 2, Hulk Hogan, WWF world champion. Number 3, Lex Luger, the WCW NWA world champion. See, that was my autofocus. I'm getting used to this new camera has an autofocus I'm not used to yet. Sting, WCW US champion. Jerry Lawler, USWA world champion. Bret Hart, WWF Intercontinental champion. Barry Windham, number 1 contender to the WCW title. Undertaker, number 1 contender to the WWF title. Steve Dr. Death Williams, UWF TV champion. Stunning Steve Austin, whose name is actually Steve Williams, WCW TV champion. The Patriot, GWF North American champion. That was the GWF big title. Jumbo Tsuruta, All Japan Triple Crown champion. Tatsumi Fujinami, IWGP World Champion. The IWGP World Champion is the New Japan belt. Some people don't realize that now. New Japan's known now. Ron Simmons, number 2 contender, WCW title. Masa Chono, number 1 contender, IWGP title. Eddie Gilbert, Global Wrestling Federation TV champion. Al Perez, number 1 contender, GWF North American title. Carlos Colon, WWC Universal champion. Terry Gordy, number 1 contender, Triple Crown. Mukken Singh, number 2 contender, Global Wrestling Federation, North American title. Tag teams. Number 1, the Legion of Doom, WWF World Champions. Number 2, the Steiners, IWGP Champions. Number 3, the Enforcers, WCW World Champions. Number 4, the Nasty Boys, number 1 contenders, WWF titles. Robert Full and Jeff Jarrett, who are the USWA World Champions. Number 6, the Natural Disasters, who are the number 2 contenders for the WWF titles. Number 7, Steve Simpson and Chris Walker, GWF World Champions, Tag Champions, of course. Number 8, the Patriots, which are the WCW US Champions, I guess US Tag. Number 9, Freebirds, number 1 contenders, WCW titles, and the Maulers, number 1 contenders, GWF titles. Official wrestlers ranking. Let's go to GWF. I'm gonna read that because it just looks interesting. North American champion, Patriot, number 1 contender, Eddie Gilbert. Number 2, Al Perez. Number 3, Mukken Singh. Number 4, Scott Anthony. Is that Raven? I think it might be. 5 is Stan Lane. 6 is the Hanson Stranger. That's Buff Bagwell. 7 is the Lightning Kid. 8 is One Man Gang. 9 is Black Bart. 10 is Rod Price. I actually met Rod Price at was it a Wildcat show? Japan, number 1, the Great Muta. Number 2, Masa Chono. Number 3, Hiroshi Hase. Number 4, Shinja Hashimoto. Number 5, Jushin Liger. Number 6, Akira Nogami. Number 7, Kenta Kobashi. Number 8, Jumbo Tsuruta. Number 9, Nobuko Takada. Number 10, Masahiro Funaki. The women. Number 1, Misty Blue Sims. Number 2, Medusa Massini. Number 3, Luna. Number 4, Bambi. 5 is Heidi Lee Morgan. 6 is Rockin' Robin. 7 is Lady X. 8 is Susan Sexton. 9 is Magnificent Mimi. And 10 is Candy Divine. The last page. Joanne, the outfitter of the stars. This lady here makes a lot of wrestling gear. That's not when they got a picture of IRS and Cactus Jack versus Sting. Is that? When is this? What time frame is this? 92. Okay, no, it's before then. Not a bad little magazine. I enjoyed it. I'll probably get rid of this one, but I did enjoy it. I hope y'all liked them. If you did, give me a thumbs up. Leave a comment. Talk about wrestling magazines. I want to, what was y'all's favorite wrestling magazine? Were you a WWF mag fan? Were you read, the Abner mags? Are you one where I read Raw mag or WCW or, ECW? Just curious. All right, later, everybody.